Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Thank you guys for showing up. Those of you that's in the building, we don't have no mods in here, you guys, right now, so behave yourself. This is Christmas Eve. You guys, we just come on here just so that if anybody, you do have a family here, and we want to wish you a Merry Christmas, you guys. Hey, Sabrina, how you doing? Sugar Mama's in the house. Carissa, Phyllis D. Hart, Carissa Polk is in here. Cherie Johnson, Little Linda, Gloria Bates. How are you? Miss Philly G, Diane Harris, how are you doing? And Wanda Bellum done showed up. And Mary H is in the building. How you guys doing? Merry Christmas to you guys. I always tell you guys, I always show up, no matter if it's a holiday or not. Sometimes we'll show up on the holiday. I will be showing up tomorrow, but we will not have a program. We will just come in and speak. And if, you do have a family here, you guys, you do have a family. Some people, they'll go out to be with their families. They've been away. They haven't seen them. A lot of people is out of town. You guys, Nancy LaRose, I need your information to send you your stuff. I think you're one of them. I don't have the information from. Nancy, I don't have your information. I got pretty much everything done, but maybe 2 or 3 people, and you are one. And I want to get it out to you. Hey, Anna Lai, how you doing? Anna Lai Amstead, Merry Christmas to you too from Stockholm, Sweden. We got Sweden in the building. How you doing? All right, you guys, I want to share with you. I know that this is a holiday and people's like, oh no, let's not say nothing bad on Christmas Eve. Well, let me tell you, family. Hey, Valerie, how you doing? Things are still happening. So I want you guys to know that, yeah, we all can't be happy all at the same time. She said, I texted 2 times to you. All righty. Well, maybe I don't have your name saved, Nancy, because I've been going through phone numbers that's been texting me, and I thought I seen it. Text it to me right now, and that way I could save it while I'm live. Okay, we're not going to stay on here long. I'm letting you guys know right now. We're only going to stay on here 30 minutes. I do still got to go to work. I've been to work this morning. I'm going to work tonight. So other people can, have fun with their family and everything. How's everybody doing though? You guys are enjoying your Christmas and stuff. Monsters don't take a break on holidays. They surely don't. I want to tell you guys about this because um nobody said anything about this 3-year-old. And I felt like, you know what? We will let everybody know his life matters. Okay. I showed you his picture. I'll show you his picture again for those of you that don't know, seen the um, thumbnail. This is his picture right here, and that's his parents. That's his mother and his father. Okay, Nancy, I got it. I got it. And don't be taking it back from me now, because I got it, and I'm saving it too. All right. She said, I gave it to you 3 times. I'm sorry. Oh, so you have to work. Yep, I do got to work. Anyway, let me share with you about this young lad. His name is Scott. If you guys do not know. Hey, Julianne Berry, how you doing? Hey, Phyllis, how you doing? Thank God for having a job as it is. Yes, I thank God that not only I have one job, I have 2. Anyway, like I said, I went to work this morning. They ran out of work, so they let us go home, which I was fine with that. But you know what? I came home, got me a little rest, and that's what I've been doing. I've been resting. I haven't been bothering nobody. I made a couple of phone calls because, you're just checking up on some people. But as far as work, I really haven't been doing the work. So, because I know I have to go to work tonight, and plus I got to finish cooking. So, and I'm not cooking Christmas, you guys. I'm not cooking for Christmas. I'm cooking for tonight. Because, first of all, before we get started with the story, we all been doing this fast. I don't know who have stayed with the fast. I can tell you, I stayed with my fast, and it was hard. Why I say it was hard? I found myself in the McDonald's line, and I had to back on out of the McDonald's line because I had forgot all about it. And I was like, hey, I can't order no Big Mac or whatever they wanted to give me, a bacon and cheeseburger, because I knew I was going to get it. And I knew I was going to get me a soda. I have not had no soda. I have not had no red meat for 3 days, you guys. At 5 o'clock today, I was counting down too. I was counting down. I want this boy to be found, whether it's good, bad, indifference, or whatever. I want the family to be able to, do whatever they need to do, and for them to get justice. Now, I don't know if they're gonna get justice, but I want something to work in that favor for Tyrese Gibson, which we will be talking about come Tuesday, you guys. Okay, I want you guys to know that. So, if you stayed on your fast, thank you guys for staying on it. Some of you guys couldn't do it. And I told you, some of you guys couldn't do it. But this is the first fast that I literally, she said, oh no, not McDonald's. Yeah. I don't even like McDonald's, to be honest with you. So, I was starving. I was like, something to eat. I'm that red meat, my body was craving it. It really was. But that's how bad I really want something to happen for this family. I want them to get some kind of closure. I know it's not going to ease the pain, but some answer is better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so at 5 o'clock, which it is right now for us, 5 o'clock for me, it is. I don't know if it is for you in your state or whatever. But if you started when we started, we all started at this time. 5 o'clock is now. As a matter of fact, it's 8 minutes after 5 o'clock. So you guys can go do what you need to go do. Okay? Eat your red meat. I am cooking chicken tonight, so I'm still not eating red meat. That's because I'm thinking I'm just doing what I need to do. She said, yeah, I can't eat anything fried. Whew, I should have said that because, boy, them Wendy's nuggets was tasting pretty good today. That's what I had. Some Wendy's nuggets. She said, I'm staying with the fast. Okay, Tina. I can't. Hey, well, as far as today, I'm doing pretty darn good because I won't have no red meat until tomorrow. So actually, because I'm not going to eat no red meat before I go to work. That'd just slow me down. Anyway, let's talk about this case right here. That and I need to find out exactly where this young child was at. I read everything, but I couldn't really find where the story was coming from. So don't get mad at me, you guys, but let me read it. So his name is Scott. He's 3 years old. And I wish we had a thing right here where you could just see his picture while I'm talking or whatever. I mean, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna have to get something set up because we just need it. I just think we do. I think we do. Whether it's stationary or it's on here, I think it would be good just to have something like that. Anyway, the gruesome details have emerged about the death of 3-year-old Scott McMillan last week. This is a last week story. Nobody I know, I could not find nothing on no channel holders talking about this kid. He's a redhead, pretty little boy, just 3 years old, you guys. Listen to what I'm saying. This is not supposed to be happening. It's a hot mess. He's 3 years old. His name is Scott McMillan. Last week, he was found unresponsive in his family's trailer. Okay? Now, I'm going to read to you what they're saying, and you make sense of what they're saying, and then we'll get on out of here. I want everybody to make sure you speak to everybody as you come in. I see Debbie Dunn came up in here. Angie Crooks Dunn came up here. Valerie Montgomery's in here. How you guys doing? So McMillan's is his last name, Scott McMillan. So I got to tell you that because I was like, now hold up. Something's not making sense here. So McMillan's mother name is Julian Tate. And her boyfriend, Gary Fellenbaum, we'll just call him Gary. So Julian is Scott's mother, the 3-year-old, and Gary is Julian's boyfriend. Okay. So McMillan mother, Julian, and her boyfriend, Gary, and his wife, Amber. So Gary and Amber is married because it's his wife. Were all arrested in connection with the death of this 3-year-old. So it's the mother's boyfriend, and the mother's boyfriend's wife. Now I got it clear. There's something already wrong with that picture. If the mother is there, the boyfriend is there, and then the boyfriend's wife was all arrested in connection with the death. Julian and Gary have been charged with murder, and Amber was charged with child endangerment. So little Scott is dead, they say. Over a 3-day period, he was simultaneously tortured and beaten to death. He was punched in the face and in the stomach. He was scored with a homemade whip. He was lashed with a metal rod. He was tied to a chair and beating. He was tied upside down by his feet and beaten. His head was smashed through a wall. Authorities said they never seen a child abuse murder like this. The brutal torture and murder of Scott began when he refused to eat his breakfast. The child just refused to eat his breakfast, you guys. So his mother's boyfriend, and his mother's boyfriend's wife decide to tie him up, hit him in the head, hit him with rods and everything, tie him upside down, throw his head into the wall because he wouldn't eat his breakfast. Because he wouldn't eat his breakfast. Come on. Gary and Julian confessed it to the murder during the police questioning. They beat the boy to death using a homemade whip, a curtain rod, and an aluminum strap. Scott was hit with both sharp and blunt objects taped to a chair with electrical tape and beaten. Hung by his feet and beaten with lead, which led to his death. Scott's life was a short and violent one, according to his mother. Scott's life was a short and violent one, according to his mother. Scott and his 6-year-old brother, who is now safely in the custody of a family member, were routinely beaten with closed fists. On one occasion, Gary tied the boys up by their feet and beat them while Julian and his wife Amber laughed as they watched. Yes, S. Hagen. What the heck is going on with these people? So the police announced that the district attorney office will be seeking the death penalty for Julian and Gary. That's all they put on here. That's it. Hey, Linda, how you doing? Diane, Lisa Taylor, how you guys doing? Soldier Girls in the building. We finally got a mod in the house. Thank you for showing up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Linda Jackson is in here. So let me see what you guys are talking about because we got 30 minutes. We're just going to stay in here for 30 minutes. It is Christmas Eve, but you know what? Some of us do work when, when others are playing and then they try to figure out, they say, hey, why am I in this bad spot? Because you're out there partying and celebrating when you know that there's things that you could have been doing. But that's the way life is, you guys. It's full of all kind of surprises. Valerie said, good, good, good. Tina says, I'm a mart. Okay, Angie says, Lanka Hannah is missed out of San Antonio this 5th day. She is. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who that is. What? Somebody is sending me something. Let me see. Okay, let me see what it's saying. Okay. We got somebody working tonight. We got somebody working tonight. And the third person arrested in the Tollers killing, as photos from inside the House of Horror reveal sickening dents left in walls by couple who smashed the 3-year-old head against it before hanging him upside down and torturing him to death. Oh, all of them just look crazy. Doesn't make any sense. Let me see. So Julian Tate and Gary Lee has been charged. Okay. The estranged wife, she's 21 years of age, Amber, has been charged with child endangerment. The couple was allegedly laughing as they hung Tate's son, Scott, upside down. They whipped him and hit him with a frying pan until he died. I didn't know about the frying pan. Thank you very much. The frying pan. Okay. So Fellenbaum had severely beaten this boy when he didn't eat toast. Photos of whips and weapons found in their home have been released. Images shows holes in the wall where Fellenbaum slammed Scott's head. District Attorney called it an American Horror Story. His office has said they will be seeking the death penalty. Oh my God, are you freaking serious? Okay, I don't know what that is going on there, but we'll X that out. Okay, so this is the other woman. I don't know if you guys want to see this. This is the wife of Gary. This is Gary's wife. Hold on. That's Gary's wife right there. And so she has been charged with child endangerment, but allegedly witnessing the beating of the 3-year-old Scott, but doing nothing to stop them. Wow. Let me read and see what they say. My phone is doing all kind of weird stuff. Oh, dad tells. Okay, no, that's something else. Okay, I gotta wait till it comes up. Arrested felon has been charged. A third person has been arrested and charged in connection in the beating. Julian Gary, 30 years, Chester County. This is in Chester County, you guys. The couple allegedly hung little Scott by his legs, torturing him for weeks and smashing his head into the wall before beating him to death. Police arrested Gary's wife, 21-year-old Amber, who allegedly witnessed the beating but did nothing to stop it. The woman has been charged with child endangerment for failure to call the police. Photos taken by investigators inside the trailer home they shared with Gary's 21-year-old estranged wife, Amber, and 3 children have now been released. They showed the mattress where the youngsters died, the whips that they allegedly used to beat him, and holes in the wall where Gary is said to have repeatedly smashed the youngster's head. A bent metal curtain rod, who was also found, which attorneys believe was another item used during the child's relentless torment, which is believed to have lasted for weeks before the death. The pair from Chesco, Pennsylvania, are said to have gone car shopping, bought pizza, had sex, and took a nap as Tate's unresponsive son lay dying. Let me tell you again. So they're from Pennsylvania, you guys. They are said to have gone car shopping, bought pizza, and had sex, and took a nap as the child lay dying. The torture include being beaten with blunt objects tied to a chair with electrical tape and several punches to the face and stomach. When his body was taken to the emergency room, nurses are said to have wept at the sight of his injuries. Here's his face. You guys want to see what he looked like? Look at this little boy. He don't deserve it. He don't deserve none of this. So when you're crying about poor you, what about him? He's 3 years old, beaten with a frying pan until he eventually died. Here's Gary. Here's Julian. Here's Scott's mother, Julian. She's so pale you can barely see her. You can barely even see her nose. Oh, they're showing you the rope. Let me show you the rope. Oh my God. Here's the rope that they beat him with. A 3-year-old. Here's the holes in the wall. The mattress where Scott was put on beat him until he was unresponsive, is covered in blankets and clothes. The pair had sex and ate pizza as Scott lay there and died. They got to be. This is just evil. Attorney said at a press conference, it is unspeakable act. He also said that Tate's elder son also shows signs of abuse. It is going to take us years to put him back together again, physically and mentally. They are also accused of laughing as the boy was hung upside down and whipped, striking him repeatedly with the frying pan and eventually beating him to death. The abuse had been going on for months, but the beatings and violence intensified between Sunday and Thursday last week. Announcing the charges on Thursday, Hogan said, that's the detective. He says, let me tell you about an American horror story. Little Scotty McMillan is dead. Over a 3-day period, he was simultaneously tortured and beaten to death. He was punched in the face, in the stomach. He was scored with a homemade whip. He was lashed with a metal rod. He was tied to a chair and beaten. He was tied upside down by his feet and beaten. His head was smashed through a wall. And at the end of that, he had bruises on top and bruises all over his body. When his body went into the emergency room, our ER nurses who see a lot of terrible things, when they saw his body, they wept. Holding back tears, he said, say a prayer for little Scotty. The brief nightmare that was his life is over. And here's the curtain rod that they beat him with. Here's another whip put together using electrical tape, which was also used to tie Scotty to the chair, was found on the floor in another part of the home. Look at this little boy. He is so cute. What the heck is wrong with them? Give him to somebody else. Concluded that this teen would be seeking the death penalty as the victim was under 12. The couple met working at Walmart and last month moved in together along with Gary's estranged wife and 3 children. Tate's 6 and 3-year-old son and the felon's 11-month-old daughter. The 6 lived in a mobile home park in West Township, about 35 miles northwest of Philadelphia. The 3 adults told authorities that Scott had been punched and beaten with blunt and sharp objects, whipped, taped to a chair, electrical tape, and beaten, hung upside down, beaten, and suffered other acts of violence, police said in affidavits released Thursday. Amber was charged with child endangerment for allegedly failing to help the toddler. She ultimately called 911 Tuesday night, authorities said. Here's their trailer. Unfreaking believable. By then, Scott had been unresponsive for hours and had been put in a shower for more than 30 minutes by his mother and her boyfriend. When the boy failed to awake, they placed him on an uninflated air mattress and went out shopping. Gary had severely beaten the boy for refusing to eat toast both Monday and Tuesday morning. The discipline included throwing him against a wall, knocking him off a chair with a punch, and then taping him to the chair to keep him upright for more beatings. It was not immediately clear if any of the adults have lawyers. Tate, that's Julian Tate, the mom, told police that she also took part in the abuse and saw the scars on her younger son, court documents said. Her older son also showed signs of abuse. She and Gary are being held without bail after their arraignment Thursday. They are scheduled for a preliminary hearing on November the 14th. When authorities searched their home, they only had one picture of Scott. Prosecutors also showed pictures of the weapons that are used, including the items that were makeshift whips, a curtain rod, and aluminum straps, and photos of holes in the wall in his 6-year-old brother's head into Gary slammed Scotty and his 6-year-old brother's head into the wall. Look at the mama. On the night that the youngster died, Tate told police that she and Gary left Scott on the mattress so he could sleep, then went out to pick up pizza for dinner. At that time, Tate told police that she and Gary engaged in sexual activities. Then she took a nap, according to investigators. After waking up around 7:30, Tate said she found Scotty wasn't breathing, so she screamed for someone to call 911. Amber then called 911 and medics arrived. A judge denied bail to both. Hogan announced a total of 16 charges against Gary, including first and third degree murder, homicide, endangerment, the welfare of a child, assault, and recklessness endangerment. Tate faces 15 charges, including the most serious murder charge, according to the courts. Oh my God. They say Gary picked on the younger boy because he didn't know what was happening and tried to resist. The older boy, who was 6, tried not to irritate Gary anymore by struggling. In a statement to the investigators, Tate admitted that she participated in the assault on the brothers. They keep saying the same thing over and over and over, you guys. So Scott had been unable to eat the breakfast of toast and cinnamon sugar that Gary made for him and kept spitting it out. She said she and Gary tried to force the toast into his mouth, but that he still would not eat. Gary, angry at the child, began punching him in the stomach and face and took him to his room, where the two continued punching him. At some point, she said, Gary picked the child up by the back and slammed him into the wall, according to the affidavit, you guys. On Tuesday, when the child woke up, he had very red, swollen face. Again, he didn't eat breakfast, so Gary said he was being disrespectful. He then punched him so hard that the boy fell off the chair. Gary then put him back on the chair as he squirmed, took out some electrical tape, and tied the boy's feet. He also strapped his arms to the post of the chair so that they were elevated. Gary began punching Scott again, causing him to vomit and become unresponsive. The pair, according to the affidavit, then tried to wake the boy up. Failing to do so, they allegedly put him in the bath of ice cold water and changed his clothes. They said clothes, not clothes, but clothes. Gary is believed to have seen this as another sign of disrespect, so put the boy on the mattress and left the house to go and collect pizza. When they returned, he was still unresponsive, so Tate said she ate some of the pizza, then had sex with Gary. Police added that there had been no warning signs to suggest the boys were being abused. Scott was a student at Rainbow Elementary. Rainbow Elementary? In Rainbow, for children with special needs, I think. I believe it is, you guys. I'm just saying. But staff members never reported suspicious abuse or injuries. However, Scott had not been at school for 2 weeks. So Cherie said, I would like to get my hands on him. Well, somebody told me today, you guys, that sometimes, when people treat you the way that you allow them to treat you. So, when someone comes up to you and you be like, you minding your own business, and then they say, hey, soldier girl, you know, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of, such and such. They doing this to me and they're doing that to me and this, that, and the other, and some. Now, it's okay if you sitting back and you going to yourself, you saying to yourself, you're like, I'm not going to let it bother me or something. But you complaining about it, well, what are you going to do about it? Evidently, they think that they can get away with how they're treating you, or you have allowed them to treat you this way. I have said to myself, look, I'm not going to wait for New Year's. You know what? The same energy that you're giving me, I'm going to give you. I'm just done. I'm not going to complain about what you're doing, what you don't do, what you didn't do, what you tried to do. No excuses. The same energy you giving me, I'm going to give it to you. You're not going to like it. You're going to say, what's wrong with SP? Nothing's wrong with SP. See, I don't like the way you're treating me. So don't think that I'm okay the way you're treating me, because I don't. So now I'm going to treat you the way that you're treating me. And I guarantee you're not going to like it. He's going to get what he needs in prison. That's what Maggie says. Sugar Mama says prison is too clean for them. Yes, it is. And that mother, she started treating that baby like that, and he picked up on it. And I guarantee you, she didn't have a problem with it. She was so happy to tell the police, yeah, we just left him on the bed and I had sex with him. She's got a problem. Nancy say, far is far. You mean fair is fair. You left the eye out, baby. These people would not last in jail. Well, they're crazy. Something ain't right. Hey, Zan, what's going on? So Valet said, hey, Valet's in the building. How you guys doing? You guys, I just wanted to tell you, if you think you got it bad, just think. Just think. Somebody out there is doing things to these kids. I don't know what the heck is going on. I have no clue. Don't complain. Don't complain about no gift you didn't get, somebody didn't call you, or anything else, or you in your feelings. You see why sometimes I be like, I can't even deal with adults because they're so selfish. They just me. And you know what? These kids, they don't deserve none of this. It may not be your kid right now, but some of us got grandkids, and we don't know what those knucklebuckers doing out there. Soldier girl said, I'm not going to complain. I don't complain. I'm not going to complain about what I get, what I don't get, who comes to see me or whatever, who don't come to see me. I'm not going to complain. There's more important things in this world. This baby, this was done 3 days prior. So this is around about the 20th or, the 19th or the 20th that this happened. Nobody said nothing because everybody's like, Christmas. Oh, Christmas. Oh, yes. This baby is gone. Nobody ain't said a word. This is what kind of world we living in now. It's just like, next. Okay, you guys. Sugar Mama said, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. This mother should not have. There had to be signs. Him not showing up for school. Why the school did not send the police to the house? 2 weeks? You didn't enroll your kid in the school in 2 weeks? And then Gary not only moved in with her and disarranged her whole living lifestyle with her kids, they're wondering what the heck is going on. The older child was like, I just don't resist. I don't try to get on his nerves or not. 6 years old, we just heard about a 5-year-old told the other little baby, don't cry. You guys, we got to do better. I tell you what, this is not making sense. It's just not making sense. I hate to rain on your parade, and I know it's Christmas Eve, you guys, and I'm done. But I'm just saying, I will see you guys. It will be Christmas, and then we'll go into New Year's, and everybody will be like, people crying about their leg, and people crying about, having a stroke, and people crying about their hair, and people crying about their car, and they're crying about their money or whatever. But this child just went through some brutal torture. And every case that we've talked about this year, you guys, think about it. Look at Cash. Stabbed so many times. We don't know who did what. And everybody, they were out there. They need piece of money. People just leaving the kids and coming back and like, oh, well, I left them in somebody else's hand. And you know what? And I'm just going to say this, and I may be wrong. Hey, Belinda. Hey, Queen Belinda. How you doing? But, and I'm just talking, you guys. I'm just talking, but it's true. I look at this world, and if you think that it is everything is the same, and no, we are coming to the end. People's like, we've been hearing that from since we were small. Yeah, but it's getting worse, and it's getting worse. It done got to the point where it's just not worse, but what they're saying is that is bad that we're looking at. Everybody think they're all right. This woman didn't have problems to say, yeah, after he beat my child and I helped beat him, we went out and had pizza, and then I had sex with Gary. Yeah, let's give you a trophy, Julian. I just can't do it, you guys. I don't know what's going to happen. I just don't even know. The sad thing about it, I can understand if they were adults or whatever. I can't understand these kids. People just killing the kids, the mama killing the kids. Mama, she like, I participated. She ain't even hiding it. She's not even hiding it, you guys. She's like, hey, I participated. And guess what? I had sex with Gary. I sure did. And I hit him too. What the heck is going on? Thank you, Information Man. Thank you for the super chat. It's not making sense. Thank you for the super chat. We got to do something, you guys. We can't. I don't know what we got to do. I don't know how. And this is why I tell you guys all the time, we need you guys to share, because people not seeing this. I'm telling you, I didn't hear of this child. It came up on my feed, and I was like, what is this? What about this 3-year-old? What was so significant about it? You know what it was? He was 3. That was what was significant. I want to hear what happened. What's going on? Other people just, I need to hear. This is nothing. Mothers and fathers and girlfriends and boyfriends, we're all living in a house, and we're having this poly whatever relationship, and it's all going on. We're going to smile and giggle together. And she probably wanted Amber to know, I had sex with Gary. Amber, you're going to jail too. You're going to jail too, because you sit there and watch them do this to their kid, and somebody got to have sense in that house. Somebody. I guess nobody's having sense because, okay, Julian let Gary come and stay with her. Gary bring all of this horror and junk with him, and then he brings his ex-wife, or his wife, not his ex-wife, I'm sorry, his wife. Little Linda says, SP News nigga, he was killed in 2014. What do you mean 2014? They just said the other day on here. This is wrote on December the 24th. Oh, Charmaine said this happened in 2014. So why are they bringing it up December the 24th? Okay, I see you now. So why are they bringing it up? Are they charging them now? She said it isn't okay. The date in the article. Okay, I see you. Let me see this one. I am frustrated. Oh, snap. My husband said I put the food on boil, you guys. I'm supposed to have it on bake. Golly. I knew I was going to mess up something. Anyway, I hope I didn't burn it up. I think they were finally all convicted recently. They didn't say nothing about them being convicted recently. They show this. You see the date on there? 24/21. You see the date on there? And you know what's so funny? I was in this other chat and somebody was talking about a case. And they said they should be ashamed of themselves because she said a few weeks ago. Exactly. I'm dumbfounded now. My son got this lock on my phone. It says, I see it right here. It says 2014. Mother got 42 to 94 years. How many years did Gary get? Yes, Soldier Girl, I see it. There is a new case. Okay. I don't know. What do you mean there's a new case? It's the same people. You guys, it's dumbfounded. They do got on there December the 21st, you guys. Okay, so they were just sentenced. I see on here this. It doesn't say they were just sentenced. Anyway, this is unbelievable. And they got all pictures. Gary got life, no parole. Okay. Well, he should have life and no parole. I'm going to see if they got any more pictures. They got some more pictures on here, they saying. All the pictures are the same. What did Amber get? Hey, this is SP.
Hello, Miss SP. How you doing? Hello, family. How's everybody doing?
Doing good.
Miss SP, there's down here in San Antonio, Texas. It's a 3-year-old girl. Her name, I put her name in it, Lydia. I don't know how to say her last name, but she's been missing for 5 days. Her mother left in the park for just a second and looked like around her daughter's been gone. So the FBI and stuff is involved in it. And if you Google it, it'll give you more information and it'll also give you a picture of her.
Okay.
So she's 3 years old and the FBI is involved, but she's been missing for 5 days now.
Okay.
So, but if you Google it, you'll get a good picture of her. She's a pretty little girl. Her and her family came here from Afghanistan. They are refugees. looking for a better life, and she just turned her head away 1 minute and her baby gone.
Okay.
That's what I was talking about when I said there was a new, I was saying there was a new case, and I didn't want you to say, well, somebody knew about it and didn't say anything, but I was just saying something. But if you Google it, you'll see her and everything.
All right. Well, I'm going to be looking.
Have a Merry Christmas and a safe holiday, and we're going to have a blessed New Year. We'll have a lot more people in our chat. In the name of Jesus. God bless everybody, and everybody have a blessed night. Good night.
Okay, you guys. I'm gonna get on off of here. Thank you, Angie, for that. And we're gonna look for this new case that Angie is talking about. And we're gonna I'm not gonna come on. I am gonna come on tomorrow, but I'm just gonna come on just so we can just talk, you guys. So if you see us pop up, we're just chit-chatting and everything. And I don't know why everybody's worried about the numbers or whatever. The numbers are the numbers, but trust and believe. I know how to get those numbers, but I'm not worried about the numbers. But you can be worried about the numbers, but I'm not worried about the numbers. Anyway, you guys, be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.